Alright, welcome back to Terrible at Fishing. Dun, dun, dun. Today, we're doing something new. We're going to discuss and do a review of tea. I know, what's that got to do with fishing, you say? I don't know. But one of my viewers lives in England, quite a few of them do. And my best friend growing up, who's like a brother to me, is from Birmingham, England. And I'll tell you one thing about England. They got the best chocolates. They got the best teas. But Rich, from Rich and Leo, he's got a little boy named Leo. He's got a great website. He's a fly fisherman and a regular and a spinning reel fisherman. And he told me that Yorkshire Gold, bam, bam, was the best tea in England. So I ordered some from a place called the English Tea Store. And you open it. I like tea. I know. So we're going to make some tea. I like tea so much that in my little studio here, I have a teapot. Because, tea is very important. And I love tea so much that when you make tea, I'm a cream guy in tea. It's very important that you add cream to tea. And I know some people think, well, you put cream to tea. No, yes, you do. So this has got to steep now. So for 4.5 minutes. So we can talk about 4.5 minutes worth of stuff. So this is a black tea. It's got a blend of 3 leaf origins from the top 10 tea gardens in the world. So let's see what it says on the back. This says their finest blend. Dun, dun, dun. At Yorkshire Tea, we know that the best tea is about the best blend of leaves. It's very true. As you guys know, I have my favorite chai tea over here. And I love chai tea. We choose black teas from our 3 favorite origins. Assam for richness and body, Kenya for vibrancy, and Rwanda for its beautiful golden glow. And we buy them from the top 10 tea gardens in the world. Back home in Yorkshire, England, Yorkshire, I don't know what you say, I'm sorry, Rich. England's largest county, our master blenders bring these luxury leaves together to make a rich, smooth, and incredibly satisfying cup of tea. So, you get 80 bags of tea in this box for $11. It's a pretty good deal when you think about it. So, and my favorite is my favorite chai tea. Get this from Amazon. And this one, you just got to put your nose in it. Just put your nose in it. And that's what it is with teas. The tea is more than just a flavor. It appeals to your olfactory senses. Yes. It's 80% of taste is smell. So the beautiful thing about tea is that it pleasures your sense of smell. So this is really nice. When I opened this, it's wrapped in like cellophane. And when I opened it, it was like it just got me. So, but I use an Italian cream, sweet cream, in my teas. So Italian sweet cream is awesome in coffee and tea. I was raised. My friend from Birmingham, he's Indian, Gujarati, and Pankaj and his family, they drink tea all the time. Very, 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 very sweet tea, heavily creamed. And what ends up happening is that in India, or with Indians, they have. I don't do it now, but when I was a kid growing up, you get a cup, and you get a saucer, and this is really, 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 really hot. So what they would do is they pour the tea into the saucer, and then they drink it out of the saucer. And what that would do is it would cool down the tea, and that's how we drank tea growing up. Their tea, because the Gujaratis like to sweeten it like a lot. It was so delicious. I think it was a chai, maybe that's why I fell in love with chai tea as much as I have. It kind of reminds me of growing up with Pankaj and Thakur and his sisters Gita and Kalpi and Daksha, and it was just I was raised, by a single mother, but she worked all the time. She worked 7 nights a week in bars, tending bars, and then during the day she worked as a clerk in a toy store. So Ma wasn't around a whole lot, so I hung out at Pankaj's house, and Thakur was kind of like my surrogate dad. And Thakur was a very good man, a self-made millionaire, good businessman, good father. He ended up getting killed in a robbery. Somebody came into his business and shot him. And I remember it was devastating. But Thakur was a good man. He was a good man. And Pankaj is a good man today because of his father. So I still keep in touch with Pankaj every once in a while. One thing about growing up, you grow apart. But I do remember, they'd go back to England and we'd get all these wonderful chocolates and stuff like that. And so are we at 4 minutes yet? Are we at 4 minutes? I don't know. This is my little timer thingy here. I don't even think I have a timer thingy on this thing. Let's see. Oh, God. You guys really got to smell it. Smell. See, I already put some of my Italian sweet cream in it. It's going to be hot. First sip is the worst, isn't it? You're going to burn your lip. Take the tea bag out. Here we go. Stick it on that little coaster. Yeah. It's almost like a bittersweet. Better and a bigger sip. But yeah, you have sort of you can actually taste at least 2 of the different leaves. So it's at the first sip, yeah, it's like a bittersweet. It's like you got the rawness of one tea leaf, But then there's a sweet tea in there, and it balances it. And so, yeah, it tastes. I mean, it's different. I've never had Yorkshire Gold till now. But I like it. Again, this is a black tea, and you can definitely tell that these 3 leaves come from different parts of the world, and that they make up this marriage, or this united of nations of teas in this Yorkshire Gold. So here's to Rich and Leo, and my friends in the UK. Very thankful for that. It's definitely going to be part of my tea repertoire. I love good tea, gosh. And my next review will be on Twirl. It's a chocolate. It's all sort of mushed up and melted, and so it doesn't have the same. I don't know how it's going to look like when I unwrap those poor things out of the freezer. So they did not survive the trip. And it's 100+ degrees outside, in the weather right now. Here in the Pacific Northwest, it's just crazy hot right now. Excuse me, you guys seen it on the news? And my house doesn't have air conditioning. Fortunately, this is the basement. But I can't sleep. I mean, in our second story where our bedroom is, it's so hot. So, I mean, I'm sleeping down here. Kathy, my wife, I have to put something down here for her. Because it's just crazy. It's just too hot up there. So, but anyway, thank you, Rich. Thank you, Leo. Here you go. So the EnglishTeaStore.com. You can get any tea you want from England, any chocolate you want from England, but I would suggest do it in the winter. Or pay for express shipping, because you're not going to get that unmelted, that's for sure. So anyway, thank you guys, and you know where you'll find me. Maybe with a thermos of this out on the water. Take care, everybody.